Mark and Paula went out to eat at a buffet. When they were done with the main course, Mark mentioned how he wanted to go back up to the dessert island and get something for dessert. Paula didn't want anything. Mark said, yeah, but they've got all kinds of good stuff up there. They've got ice creams, puddings, cookies, fresh fruit, all kinds of stuff, and all different flavors of all these different things. And Paula said, no, go ahead without me. I don't want dessert. So he headed up to the dessert bar, which was quite a ways away from their table. And right when he got to the dessert bar, she realized, you know what, I could go for some dessert. And because it was quite a ways away, she had to yell out his name. She said, Mark, lemon jello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for joining me in the card closet. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you've had a good hump day. This is episode 522. So let's start off, like we always do, with our mystery man. I'll give you some clues, see if you can figure out who he is, and let me know in the comments if you were able to get him or not. So, this man, for episode 522, had 522 career doubles. Here's a little bit about his cards. His rookie card is the 1992 Bowman. Yes, that's the set that Mariano Rivera is in, and others all dressed up like they're getting ready to take their senior pictures. So he's got a picture like that in that set. His first Topps card was 1994 Topps Traded, and he is a Future Star card. He did not have a card in 1995 Topps. 1996 Topps, he had a gold Rookie Cup card. 2003 and 2004 Topps, in addition to his regular issued card, he had a Sporting News All-Star Outfielder card. And his last Topps card was in 2010 in Topps Update. So his Topps run ran from 1994 Topps, I think I said Topps Traded, just 1994 Topps through 2010 Topps Update. He made his Major League debut in July of 1994. He was born and raised in the LA area, Granada Hills to be exact. Out of high school, he was drafted by the California Angels. And he would play with the Angels from 1994 through 2008. I pulled up some rosters of the Angels from those years, and I believe I'm accurate in saying that this man and Darren Erstad were the only two players to play for the franchise when they were called the California Angels, the Anaheim Angels, and then the Los Angeles Angels. In 2009, he signed as a free agent with the Atlanta Braves, played there 1 year, and then in 2010, he signed a free agent contract with the LA Dodgers, and that was his last year. He did get a World Series championship in the 2002 World Series with the Anaheim Angels, and he was their starting left fielder. Because he played with the Angels so long, he is their all-time leader in hits, runs batted in, and doubles. He also has the longest hit streak in Angels history with 28 games, and he holds their record for most RBIs in one game with 10. In 2016, he was elected into the Angels Hall of Fame. He did have over 2,500 hits, but he has never gotten serious Hall of Fame consideration. He was on one ballot, and he received 0.2% of the vote and was removed from the ballot thereafter. The only time he ever led the league in anything was in doubles, 2002 and 2003. He led the American League. All right, you think you know who he is? Mr. 522 doubles? How about Garrett Anderson? Let me know if you were able to get this guy. Picked the 1997 Topps card here. I like the picture. Looks like he's either in a rundown or he's quick changing his mind which base he's going to run to here. Don't see cards like that too often. So Mr. Garrett Anderson will sit in. Also sitting in with us, we've got 1952 Topps Red Man, which is the prize for my contest, which is going right now. If you don't know the details of that, look at my last video for everything you need to know there. Had a good response so far for a week. Going through 9/10. September 10 is the deadline for that. And then got a pile of 1977 Topps Football, which is going to go to Scott Spalding. I've started up my giving away cards again, and he sent me a checklist of some sets he's putting together, and that's the start of the pile. Okay, so I've got a fun project that I'm running right now. If you're a new subscriber, maybe you haven't heard, but my two big projects I've got going right now. First is the all-time Red Sox team set project, which is this piece of paper, and I'm down to 61 cards to go. The other project I've got going is to try to get as many Tris Speaker tobacco cards as I can, and that includes as many backs as I can with the T206. Maybe I'll do that with T205 someday, but not right now. So the latest one just arrived, and I think you guys probably heard me say at the National how I was running out of cash, so I sold a bunch of cards and raised some money and spent some of it on a Rod Carew rookie, but I had a lot left. Came back home here and used it on this. So this is the T206 of Tris Speaker. And the important thing is it's a sweet Caporal back. I did not have a sweet Caporal back yet. Now, Tris Speaker being what he is in the hobby, you know, this is the grade I'm looking for. I'm okay with those creases. They don't go through his body at all, or his face especially. The color is good. So that's the sweet Caporal. And just as a reminder, I've got the Polar Bear back, which I picked up at the National. I've showed this one before. And I've got the Piedmont back. This one I bought years ago, and I was trying to get into the T206s for as cheaply as possible at the time. I didn't actually pay that much for this 5-10 years ago. Be a lot more now. It's not in good shape, but for this project, it's perfectly fine. So that is the Piedmont back. And then there's the Coupon back, which technically isn't a T206. I've showed this before too. Not a T206 because it is a T213. But I'm calling it part of this run because the front looks the same. So there's the Tris Speaker backs. Real fun project here. It's going to be a slow going. There's the fronts. Group photo, as Andrew Nuff said cards would say. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Just one new pickup here to show. Once again, reminder, I've got a contest going. Check out the details. Would love to see your video response entry if you haven't already. And that's about it, everybody. Take care. Have a good one. Bye now.